know who's the craziest in that whole family, bro?
Who? I want to see if I agree with that. Go ahead. Who?
My mother.
Ah, man, yo, if she, I'll be honest with you, I love her to death. But if she was a dude, oh man, it'd be crazy. It'd be even crazier.
Yo, she's crazy, my dude. I never forget.
Yeah, yeah.
She could be with whatever dude or whatever, and she'll be like, ay, mira, hijo de la gran puta. Es que tú no entiendes que yo te mato. I'm like, what the
Yo, for
fuck,
real.
man? Es
I'll
que
be in the crib and I
puta.
come out and I'm like, yo, what's going on, bro? Everybody chill out.
Es
What's
que
going? But
este viejo
I'll be saying,
estúpido. I'm like, yo, bro, that's your
yeah, yeah,
husband.
yeah, yeah.
Ni el
Then
bicho
she
se le
start bringing
para a
up their
este
dead
viejo.
mother and everything.
Es más,
No,
tiene el
porque tu
bicho.
madre se murió.
Yeah. La vieja puta esa. Like, what the fuck, man? You just called your husband's mother a
Yo,
bitch? Like, yo, some
right,
crazy
and the number
shit.
one thing is you better never ever walk by the TV or talk while she's watching the
Oh,
novela,
she'll
bro.
smack fire out of you, bro. You crazy?
What?
Yo, bro, let me tell you
What?
something. One thing, but you know me, my mother never hit me, bro. She used to tell my father to hit me, but she'll hit
Yeah,
everybody around me.
she never hit me. You know, so everybody knows. Obviously, that's my real father. He's talking about his mother. His mother's my grandmother. In case anybody's slow, you know.
My mother's a gang member, nigga. She's the leader.
She's her own gang.
Word. Yo, nigga, she's crazy, son. That
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
is.
She never hit me either. To keep it a buck, she never hit me. 'Cause,
Yo,
you know, she let us get away with murder.
yeah, yo, one time,
Right.
yeah, she did let me get away with murder. But one time, bro, and when the last time I was there, she was trying to beat up the guy she was with, Angel, right? And I was like, Dito, I felt
Yeah,
bad for
yeah,
him.
yeah.
And
Oh my God.
she told him, "Hey, dame ahora, hit me now. My son is here. My son will kill you. My son will kill you." I'm like, Ma, you're getting me a body early. I just got here, bro. Like, what the fuck is happening? Who am I killing, bro? Like, it was
Right,
crazy,
right,
bro.
right, right. Because we would.
No, yeah, I'm
You
definitely
get what
gonna
I'm
kill
saying?
him, but yeah, but she knows that.
You're not hitting her in front of us.
Yeah,
That's a
but
fact.
I think that she didn't understand because now I got older and I was like, Ma, you just can't do that to him in front of me. You get it? And she wasn't
Right,
feeling
right, right.
that.
Because
She
you know
wasn't
how
feeling that. Like, I don't care what happened. I didn't see what he did. I'm seeing what you doing right now. What you doing to treat a man like that is wrong. Don't do that in front of me. And she looked at me like, you traitor motherfucker. I'm your mother. You know what I'm saying? And I was like,
yeah, yeah. Like you supposed to slap him
yeah,
right
like,
now for
yeah,
no
like if I,
reason.
yeah. And I'm like, nah, bro, that shit is wrong, homie. You abusing him too. You get it?
Right,
So
right. And y'all grown. Like she can't just be throwing you in situations where you don't even know what's really going on.
yeah, I
And
haven't even
you know,
seen that
your ass
in
gonna get
ye
locked up for no reason. You don't
yeah,
even
I
know for
haven't
what.
even
What did
seen,
happen?
bro, I haven't seen that in years. And the first thing you're doing is involving me to beat up a dude that's been taking care of you this whole time. Like, I'm smarter than that, bro. Like, right now, maybe years ago, she could have had me do that, but she bugging, you
Right,
heard?
right,
I
right. And
still,
I'm gonna keep it a buck over the years and stuff.
mm-hmm,
Even you know, everybody went through whatever they went through and stuff.
mm-hmm.
And I was doing what I was doing, you was doing what you was doing. But between everybody, I would say in the midst of all that, like I did stay well connected with my father throughout all those years, more than other people did, more than his own mother. You feel me?
Oh, you
Even
mean
my even
you mean that you still
even his
connected
own
to me?
brother.
You saying that you still connected to me more than anybody else did in the family, like my brother?
Throughout the years of people separating and people
Oh,
just being
yeah, yeah,
petty,
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Because
yeah. We
even
always,
when I was younger, I was around you. I used to run away.
yeah,
The
you used to
boys
run away
came
to
and
my
picked me
house,
up.
nigga. When my brother
All
had
that,
you,
yeah. Remember when they came banging on the door at like
yeah,
4 in the morning?
the police
Even I
came,
woke up like I was ready to run, nigga. I was like, yo, who's that?
police. But this is what happened. The
Yeah,
thing
yeah,
is,
yeah.
let me tell you what happened. I'm pretty sure you know what happened, but I went up north to doing a 4.5 to 12. And I told my brother, when I was on the island, my brother lied and he put me in a situation because I had just spent it like 30 something thousand in the street, but I needed 23 more thousand for my bail. So my brother was like, you want me to take care of your kids or you want me to bail you out? My nigga, you sound stupid. You get it? So my
Yeah,
whole
what kind of fucking
yeah.
exactly.
So my thinking was like, if I say just bail me out, I sound kind of greedy and crazy and selfish, and he probably could use that against me for whatever. I'm talking to people that can't have kids at those times, so that's why I was real leery with that. But it wound up happening what I thought would happen. When I came home, he felt like they were his kids. I came home, he started spreading around that I was still selling crack and dope, and that I was still a gang member and all that, and that's how we wound up in court and all that. Yeah, so remember, I was away for a pretty long time. I came home, I did a 4.5, 2.5 to 5, and then I went back and did a 4.5 to 9 because I was 3 years parole. Came home, got
Yeah,
locked
and then
up again.
you had another one when I was older too. Remember that's when we met
Right,
up at Kev's and you
right,
had just came home. You
right.
was looking like Superman, no cap.
Oh, I was brolic, nigga, right?
Yeah, you was brolic. He was built like the chickens they be giving steroids these days.
Oh, and the kid that I yapped his chain was upstairs in Kevin's house.
Yeah, he was trying to act tough, bro. I'm gonna be honest, he's a pussy.
My
Bro.
nigga, I yapped your chain years ago. You never did nothing. Now you trying to talk. You trying to talk 30 years later. That's the type of nigga that'll come up 40 years later, and a pussy like that will kill you, you heard? Because he's still mad.
Right. Because he's still mad about it. And he feels like you abused him more than anything.
He does feel like I abused him because he was like a young kid trying to be down on the block, and I took his big.
But he was mad twisted that day too. They was having they had poker night. That was on a Friday night. I already know because they used to.
Bro, but what gets me mad is that Aloe, rest in peace. What gets me mad is that Aloe, rest in peace. He always put me in situations like that. He knew he was there. He tried to tell me he didn't know, nigga.
And he didn't say nothing.
But right, how you gonna bring me to somewhere where I yapped the nigga and the nigga's in there, bro? It don't matter.
What I think is that
it don't matter. But what happened was Aloe was becoming his friend. You know that, right? They were buddies on the low. I didn't know that. But Aloe,
right, they were buddies on the low. But I think Aloe already knew that if something would have, not saying that it was the right move he made, but I think in the back of his head, he was like, I'm cool with this nigga, but I want to be cool with that nigga. But I know when it comes down to it, like, I better pop for O, because if not, it's going to get crazy.
I would have twisted Aloe, even though he's my boy, but he's dead now. But rest in peace to Aloe. But one thing about it, then Aloe was even like, yo, you're a troublemaker. Nigga, I didn't say nothing. Son literally came in the room and asked me, that's the same girl.
He was telling you that?
What?
He was telling you that you a troublemaker?
Yeah, outside. He told my girl, yo, Obi, this nigga don't change. This nigga got worse. No, niggas, I got older.
And in the room acting crazy. How you supposed to
This is what I'm saying, that people think that because you get older and you're of age now, that you're supposed to just let people smack you around. So to an average nigga that knows me now, I'm worse because, nigga, I was getting high a few times in my life. So I was more focused on dipping and dabbing, taking care of my business. Violate me now and say something. See if I let you get away with that little bit that I probably let you get away with. You're going to regret that. You heard? So
right. What was you supposed to do? I was there that day. I was in the barber chair.
So what? Right. So what happened was he didn't even
staring at you,
bro.
Like he had a whole problem.
That's why I noticed after a while. I said, "Oh, this is this kid." I didn't even recognize him at first, and then I was like, "What up, bro?" You know. And I started talking to Kev. But I didn't notice that he was staring at me like he had a problem. I didn't notice none of that. I didn't think he
was standing there, staring in the doorway,
staring directly at me.
And he was just staring at you like the nigga wanted to do something, but he was twisted out of his mind.
Yeah. But anyway,
yeah, he was drunk. He's a drinker. He's an alcoholic.
Yeah, but anyway, check this out, bro. What happened was when he asked me, yo, that's the same girl that you always been with. I was like, yeah, and that's when I noticed who he was again. When I really noticed, like, oh, this is that kid, cause I robbed a lot of niggas and forget their face.
I'm not gonna lie, you popped off though, like it was about to get real crazy in there.
I made it hot, right? Like real.
Yeah, you made it super hot,
like real quick.
And thank God I was younger.
Right.
That was now they would have been on fire in there.
Yeah, but they knew like, oh shit, this nigga ain't playing. You heard?